welcome back, and thank you for joining me. Today we are going to storm the castle of Dr. Brain. This was an old one that I really enjoyed, but only got to play a little bit here and there because I only had the game at school and never at home. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to enjoy this. All those memories. All right, so just like any classic Sierra game, we have our traditional menu here. Let's see what we've got. Seems very secure. It's the grill. Dr. Brain's reputation for brilliance doesn't extend to his taste in lawn decorations. Dr. Brain got these lamps at a yard sale. He figured they were just right for illuminating his prized flamingos. I didn't talk about his manicured 1 square foot of lawn there on either side. Maybe you should try ringing the doorbell. Can I touch the grill? Can I steal the flamingos? And so now we have a game of Simon Says. That's right, that's what I started on. That was unexpected. Congratulations, you've successfully unlocked the front door. You are awarded the memory puzzle plaque. You keep it to help you remember this feat. Yeah, after I failed it multiple times. Now, I should check the options real quick. Just. Let's see. I should have done that first. Okay, so there's a difficulty slider. Considering how poorly I did at memory games, I don't know if that's best for me to change it. The volume, I'm surprised it's like that low and still. Let's start. Math Marvel. Flowers must be standing in a foot of water. I forgot how clever this game was. How does that go? Mirror, mirror on the wall. No, that only works in mixed up fairy tales. A sign on this solid wooden door reads Clock Room. There's a keypad on the door for opening its combination lock. You've heard that people were shorter in medieval times, and it must be true. This armor is at least a foot short. Har har. This metal door is labeled magic numbers. Alright, so. Oh, yeah, that's right. Right click cycles between look and touch. So you can't. So it's not like a puzzle you can solve where you click the armor. Ooh. Nice. Well, let's go through the door they obviously want you to. Math Marvel. The Math Marvel is one of Dr. Brain's inventions. You need to construct correct addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division problems to get what's in the treasure chest. Each problem uses one number from each row, and you can buy the answer to the next problem for a hint coin. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, gotcha, I see. I probably should have started with an answer first. Let's see. So each one is used at some point. So 6, 7, 8, 62. Of course, multiplication and division, I wasn't thinking about that either. So I see. Okay. I'm so smart. I got a key. The first code word is hearts. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe I should bump that up just a little bit. All right. This is a magic square. Place numbers in squares in such a way that they add to the same totals across each row, down each column, and along the diagonals. If you get stuck, yeah, I probably spoke too soon when I upped the difficulty a little bit. One of the crazy things is that, sure we had computers at home, but then you had to buy the software and things like that. And it's so rare that you actually had that. I mean, we certainly didn't have these games at home. So what was the? So they add to the same totals across each row down the. Okay. I'm sure that this is one of those puzzles where if you know the answer inherently, it's probably very obvious. So. if it's actually... No, that wouldn't make sense, would it? Because then the diagonals would be... Now these diagonals don't count, so... Okay, so let's see. Yeah, this is definitely the Wayback Machine. And by the way, I also have no idea what I'm doing. um, let's see. So we have the differences here. I obviously have this column way overweight right now. Can I balance that off with this one's? Oh, and I forgot about this diagonal too. This is one of those where I'm like, Let's see, I do have these two balanced. I'm wondering if that's... It's like if they're all supposed to total up to somewhere around 33. Oh, I messed up my... No, I don't want to move that one around. Yeah, this is one of those where it's like if I sat down and had a lot of time, I could do this. But it's one of those where on the stream, do I really want to just put my absolutely atrocious math skills on display? Let's see, 5 and 6. See, that gets that to 33, so 35, 34, 33, so I need a total that's 2 less. But that now breaks this. Maths are very hard. And this is funny because I just brought it up a level. I wonder, okay, I'm going to choose this. I am going to back off because I was just saying, it's like, oh, let me turn this up because the last one was easy. Like, no, I'm going to swallow my pride. Let's do that again. Okay. maybe I can manage this. That's a good way to put it. I've never heard that term before, but I like it already. It is very accurate. Okay. So I'm getting the impression that 15 may be the equilibrium here, but again, I'm not sure. So let's take a look at the columns that are off. I think all sides, like all the sides, are supposed to end up being the same number. It says place the numbers in a square such that they add to the same totals across each row, down each column, and along both along both diagonals. So it might be, I might be off here in that the diagonals, the sides, and the bottom can all be different. So I might be getting that one confused. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. We have so 15, 23, and 7. So I see the diagonals are set, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're right. So if this is 18 and this is 15 and 12, and so 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's a 3 difference in each of them. Okay, so that worked for across the bottom. And somehow I've kept so there's 15s across the bottom and 15s on the diagonal, so maybe they are all supposed to be the same number. So I'm wondering if, but this is also going to rearrange the whole puzzle too. Well, that actually wasn't terrible. 16 and 14. So yeah, if I two numbers that have a 1 difference between the two, so that would be, or maybe I need to actually change 2 different numbers. Now switch vertically, avoiding the diagonals. Okay. So avoid the diagonals, so switch vertically. Now that one's going to be a diagonal, that one's going to be a diagonal hit, and that's going to be a diagonal hit. Okay, I'm getting the difference backwards. I think it's going to be more numbers than just that I have to rearrange. Let's see. And plus I messed up this diagonal already. Okay, let me figure out what I did here. Is it those two? Okay. So I'm back to that. And now I have a 10 difference between the two. So, okay. So close. So close. Okay. So I don't think I can change this. What can I do that doesn't ultimately change this? Oh, well, that makes sense because I just totally just flipped the whole equation there. So what if it's a... Oh, okay, that just changes it back. So oh no, this has to affect the diagonal, so yeah, then that affects all that. What am I missing? Now, what was the... All right, where's those? Oh, this must be the hint coin. Each row in the column diagonal will add up to 15. Oh, okay, so that tells that from earlier. The center square is used 4 times. 1 row, 1 column. So you want to put a very average number, put 5 in the center. Okay, so 5 goes in the center. So that means it just needs to be 10 on every side. So this would be 9 and 4, right? No, what am I saying? 9 and 1. 8 and 3. 7, well, 8 and 3, but then would also have to be 7 and 3, right? Now, what am I talking about? I can think. I can math. All right, so that takes care of all the center columns. So now I just need to figure out what's going on here. Okay, I'm messing that part up again. Okay, so yeah. So anything that goes through the 5, so it's these that I'm messing with now. Yeah, right? For sure. I'm probably going to end up using a lot of his phrases since I watch his channel so much. Okay. Now that 8 is going to be top heavy there. Can I switch that without messing it up? The answer is maybe. But I probably want that. Well, no, that's going to mess up 6 and 5. Morning Mario 1100. That's going to be something. I forget what number he's even on right now. Yeah, Steven would be. He would be scratching his hair. But he would be in good company. Okay, so the difference between this is, let's see, 18 and 12, 8. 6. So it's almost like I've... Now, have I made it worse or have I made it better? I don't know. Yeah, maybe the cats. Oh, let's see. It's like the hints on the 15s were really good. Um, okay, so 22. So what's the difference between 17 and 22? Or not 17, 15. So that's 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 on this one. And what's the difference down here? It's 8 and 15. And that would be 7. So I'm bouncing around a difference of 7 somewhere in there. I wonder if this is something where I've got to rotate it like counterclockwise or something. So that switched, right? So, all right. So 1 and 9, 8 and 2, 6 and 4. So this is 7, 6, 5. So I actually need the. Oh, that's right. It's the difference. I keep forgetting that. So we're kind of back where we were. So what's the difference again? 8 and 12. Okay, so we're back to. I cannot win. That's too much of a change. That's going to be not enough change because that only takes that to 19. But that's not going to change that there. Okay, I feel like that was a good move to move that there. But I'm wondering if I need to move the 6 and the 4. We're getting closer. I would agree with you, but the problem is that the hint does say that 5 put an average number like 5 in the middle. Usually the games weren't too. If they went out of your way to give that kind of hint, I'm thinking that it's still a pretty good. And I'm sure like there's like I mean I could just cheese it and look it up, but I'm like I wonder if because it says put a 5 in the. I mean they go out of their way to say put 5 in the search. So I'm really thinking that that is the corners are used 3 times each. So while the sides are um, each used just twice, so put in extreme numbers 1 and 9 opposite of each other on the sides. Now work the rest numbers around them to. Okay. So it sounds like they want us to put the 2 and the 8 here. The 1 and the 9, the 2 and the 8. So the extreme numbers go on the side. So the rest we just figure out between the diagonals then. Oh, and I also have these messed up now too. So 6 and 4, 7 and 3. What was it? Oh, I just reversed it. That. Okay, so yeah, I'm not really changing the problem any there, except that now. Maybe if I do 8. And now I'm shifting the problem around, but I'm not actually solving anything. Oh boy. 4 and okay, so I've messed these up too in the process. So 9 and 1, 8 and 2. Seven and 3, 6 and 4, but then that's okay. Okay. What can I change that only changes values by, let's see, 18, 17, 16, 15, and 12, 13, 14, 15. So basically a difference of 3. Between the two of these. Yeah, that's a difference of 14, 15. So a difference of 1. But then there's this. I basically just moved the difference though. extreme numbers when 9 opposite each other. Now it doesn't say deal with 8 and 9, so maybe I'm making assumptions on the 8 and the 2 that I shouldn't be making. Maybe 8 and 2 can work in tandem with each other in that way. Opposite each other on the sides, okay. Let's see. I'm so close. Can I skip? That's a good question. I don't know that I can just skip a puzzle. I can leave and come back to this. But man, I just feel like I'm so close. Those changes are too extreme. And that really doesn't change the situation, it just moves. Oh. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to come back to that. I probably can't actually come back to that, so. You left a smudge on the mirror. Better wash up next time. Ooh. Inside the drawer you find it. The sliding tile. Oblivion, that would be amazing. You will do my brain a help. Inside the drawer you find a sliding. Now this I think I can do a little bit better. So when you've correctly arranged the tiles, you have numbers 1, 2, 3 across the top. Okay. 4 through 6, and then 7 and 8 on the bottom. So clicking on any tile in the same row or column as the empty square to slide it and its neighbors into the empty square. If I do this, okay, so it'll move a whole column or row. All right. Yep. Now I'm gonna. The second code word is bowling, and I didn't write down what the original one was. Oh, okay, it tells you. Arts, bowling. I'm guessing that has something to do with this. Oh, that's right. The decoder manual. I do have that. So it'll be hearts, bowling, and then we have to figure out what the third word is. Okay. So I didn't see any other puzzle around. I'm wondering if there's like a secret tile or something like that. Clicking around, clicking around. Is it gonna move? Nope. Just, okay. Very satisfying clang there. All right. So we're back to this guy. All right. So we know to put 9 on either side and move the other numbers around it. So those will match, those will match. It's just that that needs to be a 4. And that could be a 6. There it is. Hallelujah. Ugh. It's like, wait, this needs to be a this, and no, this needs to be a that. And I was like, oh, why don't I actually do that? My brain does not... my brain does not communicate with what my eyes see. Okay, moving on, finally. Oh my goodness, yes. So those words have to do with a code that is in the manual, and thankfully earlier I downloaded the manual. So basically the first one was bowling, or no, hearts. Hearts, bowling, poker. So let's see. Hearts is this one. And this one. And this one. And then bowling. Let's see, where is bowling? Bowling is this one. And that again. And then this guy. Alright, one more. This gets us past the copy protection. And then the last one was poker, right? So poker is this guy and this guy and that guy. Great, you unlocked the door. As the door opens, you notice a small award plaque showing that you have passed the mathematics examination with distinction. We passed it with distinction. You pick it up proudly. I really feel like they're if I didn't know any better, because this is kind of a kid's game, so I would feel like they're actually mocking me right now. Oh my goodness. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, that's right, a clock room. You have entered a room filled with clocks of all kinds. Your gaze is drawn to the 4-button panel next to the cuckoo water clock. Okay.
You now have 60 seconds.
Oh, that's not ominous at all.
You now have 30 seconds.
I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be doing. I know, right? Let's turn that.
You now have 15 seconds.
I'm gonna turn that down a a little bit, so you guys don't have to.
You now have 5 seconds. You now have 50 seconds.
Okay, so it resets again. So I. So I'm thinking that it turns on and off certain components, but then it.
You now have 30 seconds.
Okay.
You now have 15 seconds.
Okay.
You now have
5 sec. Man, they really push that time limit on you.
have 60 seconds.
I'm thankful they're kind of forgiving on that. Okay, so let me just click straight down it. Like if you want to stop it, you'll have to find the controls.
You now have 30 seconds.
That's what I'm thinking is like controlled by a
Now have 15 seconds.
drawer won't open.
You now have 5 seconds. You now have
Okay, I'm not seeing. Okay. Yeah, no kidding. At last, some peace and quiet. So I'm guessing there's like a grid game I remember where it's like lights out or something where you press a button and all the things around it light up, and then you press another one and it like causes them to flip flop. I'm wondering if it was that kind of thing. That's my best guess. Anyway. Okay. So you don't have enough time to read these right now. Oh, okay, so we can one of Acme's favorite time locks. To open it, you need to press the open button exactly 40 seconds after pressing the start button. You can flip either hourglass immediately after either runs out. So of course, the lock is really controlled by the hourglasses, not by time, so you have a few seconds to make each flip, but you will have to flip the hourglass in the right order to measure 40 seconds to open the drawer. The large hourglass will run out at 25 seconds. When flipped, the small one for 15 seconds. Okay, so 15 and 15 is 30. So, let's see, 25 and 25 is too high. Let's see. So 15 and 25 is 40 if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, so that's So basically I would just need to flip. Oh, I see. So I need to flip this one when this one is ready. And so that should be done shortly. And then when that one is done, I should be able to open the lock if I'm understanding this correctly. Gosh, it's been so long. I don't even remember any of these puzzles. Nice. Okay, so I'm guessing I must have an inventory. Yes, I do. These must be my proud plaques. That must be the hint coin, a key, and these must be the cards. So this card has previously been used at 1018, 827, and 835. 835, 827, and 536. So this is going to be some kind of time punch card. Ah. Okay, so 901. Visitors need to punch in this time clock. Punch in it exactly. You will need to punch each of your time cards at the correct time according to the time sequence on the card. Okay. It previously been used at. Okay, so this is the. What's the next time going to be? So it would. So 2468. So it would be 448. Oh. It actually incremented while I was not paying attention. Yeah, it literally incremented the minute or second or whatever it is. Yeah, the minute after I put it on 8. Okay. So 15, 30, 45. So the next one's going to be a round around a number or the so 4, 6, 8, 9, 6. So it would actually be 11 if I'm not mistaken. Oh, about to do it to me again. I was thinking it's 11 specifically because you had to increment for the clock going around again for the 15, 30, and 45. Oh, you're good. No, who was struggling at that previous puzzle? It's like, no. Nobody sucks here. Or we all do. I don't know what's the... All right, third time card. So 18, 27, 36. So probably 45 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So it would be 2, 45, 245. Maybe I should just leave that alone. Yep. No. Okay. I'm doing it wrong. So 18, 27, 36, 45. Maybe it's 345. No. 145. 145, okay. Oh, that's right, because you're taking away an additional one each time, right? Because it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I wasn't incrementing it. Thank you, guys. Wait for it. Thank you. Good work. You're now punched in and ready for work. The back door opens to reveal an elevator car. Oh boy. Oh, is this a 3D maze? This is a 3D maze, isn't it? Okay. Shows your relative position within 4 levels of the maze. Okay. So I'm guessing sequences based on 3 numbers are ambiguous. I hate those kinds of questions. That is true. I mean, technically, you only need 2 to draw a line, but if there's any shift in the line, like that, the incrementing, yeah, I totally see your point there. Okay, so this changes our view. That does absolutely nothing. Neither does that. So, nothing else. So, there isn't. Okay, so there's an up and down. So I guess our goal is to figure out. It's a 3D maze. Oh, there is an up here. So is that what our goal is to basically look for the ups. This reminds me of that Windows 95 screensaver. Oh, I should bring the volume back up now that the clock isn't going nuts anymore, so you're not just hearing my wonderful voice here. Click back in. That's where I came from. Boom. I'm gonna break this elevator in the process. Okay. The edge of that looked like it. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, that's where I was. Oh. Okay, is there a spot up? I guess it's just a screen. It's like, I feel like this edge right along the top should be a... okay, so there's nothing that way, and there wouldn't be anything on the other side of that hole, would there? No, okay. Something about that viewing angle just messes with me. Okay, so we are against that far side. I can't go. So maybe that wasn't the correct way up. Maybe there must be a different path up. So let's check the back wall here. Especially since this was the area that was blocked off before. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I really think this is the Windows 95 screensaver. Probably too easy with the up being here, but I'm gonna... Oh, there's 2 up. Which one should I take? Is that the exit? I think it is. Woohoo! Yeah, we just navigated the Windows 95 screensaver. Good job, us. Oh boy, it's one of those touch control light bulbs. Capacitive. So if I touch it. Okay. It's a spinning mace and flail. Better stay clear. Can I touch it? Why, it's very nice of you to try and take out Dr. Brain's garbage, but the can is too heavy for you. Yeah, probably because of all the medieval... Oh. High-tech doors labeled computer room. Oh, that's where I want to go. Okay, because this is what computers sound like. Okay, good. It wasn't one of those infinite. Yeah, this is what computers looked like in the 80s with all the awesome background and this is the future. Welcome to Futureland. Okay. Circuit instructions. Form a complete circuit from the lower left to the lower right. Don't make any short circuits or duplicate connections. The power source comes first. You need to slow things down before you can roll them around. Okay. If a component is yellow, leave it until last. Banded elements must come after switches. Okay. I'm guessing that has to do with this. So the power supply comes first. I guess it was trying to give us like rules to follow. Now, can this? Okay, so these can move around. Is that the same with the battery? Okay. Okay, slow it down before you twirl it around. What did it say? Save that for last? Banded elements must come after switches. You need the power source comes first. Of course. From lower left to lower right. Okay. Okay, so from lower left to lower right. Okay. Oh, I see. Is it like an order of operations? So something about slow it down before you. So I resistor. So I'm thinking it's switch resistor coil cap. Okay. So it was just basically a hint for a series of congratulations, you have successfully assembled the central control circuit, because there are absolutely zero logic components in that entire circuit right there. Now you can pick up Easy Listening 107, all music all the time. Either that, or if you manage to repair the binary sequencing computer. Okay, now that sounds... Let's see, you are awarded a memento copy of the control circuit, proving that you know how to follow directions. I can do what I'm told. Congratulations. Okay. I don't know if anyone's played MechWarrior 2, but there was this line. It's like, congratulations, you've demonstrated the ability to do what I tell you to do. I like that. My dog does what I tell it to. I like my dog. Remind me to introduce you to each other. MechWarrior 2, I love that one. I'm going to have to play that on here at some point. Okay, so binary sequencing. So which one is the... So that's 128, and this must be 1. So let's see, 12 would probably be 8 and 4. 41, that's an odd number, so So 8, 9, 10. So 8, 16, 24, 30, no, 64, 32, 64. So it would be 32 and 41. Let's see, 35. So that would be 32 and then 3. Oblivion, you are spot on. Do you do CCNA or something? 8 and 9. Oh, I skipped one altogether. So that would be 8, 16, and 1. Congratulations, you have solved the binary conversion puzzle and fixed Dr. Brain's stereo system. I feel like we've like totally reversed. It's like doing a simple circuit repairs like the binary computer, and doing the binary thing solves something that a simple circuit should do. Magnetic data card pops out of a slot on the console. You pick it up for later use. Now, there's this nuclear reactor. Oh boy. And I guess it just went super critical. Did I just get kicked out? You don't need to go back. You open. Oh, the robot. This is the one I remember of everything. This is the one that I remember from. Yeah, Kaboom for real. Let's turn that down. Okay. Always travel in a straight line except when it hits a wall or right turn signal. Hitting a wall will cause it to turn around in the opposite direction. The robot will turn right anytime it hits a right turn signal. Oh, that music is... I gotta move this off of my ears. Let's see. That's when it hits a wall or right turn signal. Hitting a wall will cause it to turn around in the opposite direction. Okay. So do I have... Oh, okay. What does the A do? Oh. Alright, so let's figure out... Apply CPU. Okay, so I guess this is like we're collecting the components or something. We probably have to avoid these swirly things, I bet. Oh, which I'm about to fail at doing or find out. Oh, okay, that just brings you back to... Oh. Ooh. Yeah, that's the way the old computers would actually crash, right? It's like when you get the old computer tubes. Oops. Mess that up. Okay. So I want this to turn here. Okay. quantum tunnels, the maze is essentially like throw potential wall. Okay. Now, what does that do? Does that... Okay, that turns off one of those. Okay, good. It doesn't, like, double that. Okay, so I do want that to go that way. Yeah, that soundtrack is truly rocking. Okay, that's probably going to turn off this one, right? Okay. Then I do want it to turn right. I want it to go straight. Now which one is it going to turn off? No. And I'm probably going to want it to turn right again. And right here. Oh, okay. That was it. Okay, good. The music's done. Alright. So that means the last thing left is the ATM machine. Oh, okay. So we were picking up the answers that needed. What's special about the way a robot plant grows? Okay, so it's kind of like a multiply. Oh, it's gotta be C. What kind of computer does... Okay, that was the calculator, wasn't it? That is E. Plants always take the longest between 2 points. Because they have square roots, right? Oh, no. D to avoid short circuits. You've solved enough riddles that the robots think you're some kind of humanoid. The door opens. So, is that the early CAPTCHA? That's what I want to know. So, the earliest form of the 1990s version of the CAPTCHA was riddles. Can we get those kinds of CAPTCHAs nowadays? This is what I remember. You're in a room filled with spare robot parts. The room is dominated by a large glass case containing a simple maze. A robot torso is attached to one end of the maze. You also see a computer console on the table near the front. As you enter the room, 3 robot heads begin to speak. You know that Dr. Brain created 3 models of robots. One kind programmed to always tell the truth, another always tells lies, and the third model alternatively tells truth and lies. Okay. I am programmed to always follow follows instructions precisely. Okay, so we know he's inconsistent. I am programmed to always follow directions precisely. Thoughts are never follows correctly. I am programmed to always follow. I'm the only precise order follower here. It's obviously a different model. Only the truth-telling head will follow your programming precisely. The lying head will always do the opposite of what you tell it. And the confused head will alternatively follow your instructions. Oh, thank you. Let's fix that. There we go. Let's see. I am programmed to always follow instructions precisely. Saucer head never follows instructions correctly. So, I'm going to start with that one. And if I remember right, I think you have to do something to program it. There we go, okay. Oh, that's right. So basically you have to do the order of operations to pick up something. And I think there's supposed to be arms. Yeah, here we go. This is coming back to me now. So you have to use the arm to get the appropriate material and then give instructions. So the dart hand, and I think that one has to do with a smooth. So I can't remember if you just immediately go left, forward, right, forward, forward, right, forward, forward, on, back, left, forward, right, forward, left, and then off. And I might call it here because let's see. Let's see what we get. Program status. I don't know how many times it jumps. Okay. So this guy is the liar head. Right from the bat. That's fine. Do I have to take the arm off first? Oh, maybe what I have to do is take the head and swap it. Okay. I think I've overcomplicated the program. Oblivion, thanks for joining me. I appreciate that. Please feel free to join next time. I'm going to try to make this a Tuesday thing. Alright, I'm going to go left. Actually, I'm going to delete everything. Clear. There we go. Left. Right. Forward. Right. Forward. Forward. On. Back. Left. Right. Left. Off. Save. let's see. Also, oh, okay, move forward. Okay, so once I turn, I just need... I see. Alright. I think this is going to be the last puzzle I solve for the night, though. I told my wife I'd only do this for half an hour on the streams, and I've just gotten so enraptured in this. Sorry, hun. Clear. Left. And then right. Forward. Right. Forward. Forward. On. Back. Left. Right. Left. Off. It says move forward, so do I have the confused head? And I did tell it to do right, so... Move right in valid direction, okay. Wait, is it? Are the directions absolute? Oh, I bet that's what it is. The directions are probably absolute. Okay, let's see. So it should invalid direction, move forward. Okay. So at line 5. One, two, three. Okay. Save. I like how we're using punch cards here. And turn on. Picks that up. I've got a backup too, that's what it is. Alright, so that will be turn on, move left, and then do up, left, up. Off, save. I didn't back up far enough. Almost there. There it is. Okay, and so basically the subsequent puzzles are just doing that same puzzle again a couple more times. But it's late. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Thank you guys for joining me, and yeah, join me next Tuesday around 8 o'clock. No solid schedule quite yet. Always depends on the child, but for another old school game.